finish the game if you're joking around.
Darling, I believe he's joking, not joking.
Oh, why didn't he say so?
Thanks a lot, Gomez.
Play ball!
It's really quite simple, my dear. You put a dime on the tracks, you speed the trains up, and voila! Change!
Bravo, darling.
I'll have Lurch bring a rabbit. Wait till you see how I split hairs.
Oh, dear. Seems the gong is broken.
Good thing we had that emergency system installed.
You smashed the rain.
Lurch, wait.
Look, it's a 7-car pile-up.
And there's a tornado!
Ooh, it's a natural disaster.
It's the apocalypse! It's causing catastrophe!
This broke off. I'll pay for it.
Cousin Catastrophia, how lovely to see you.
How are you?
Oh, you know me. If it isn't one thing, it's another.
Yes, but you've hit everything else.
How is your dear sister Melancholia?
Oh, she's depressed. Almost suicidal.
How nice. To what do we owe your delightful visit?
Oh, can a cousin just drop by? Oh, I lost my job.
Again? I mean, what happened?
I have no idea. I was so happy working in that china shop. I'm sorry. I'll pay for that.
Nonsense, dear. It was old anyway.
Huh. Big vases. They're $1 million a dozen.
They said they couldn't afford to keep me on. Something about insurance, premiums.
Come, I'll show you to your room. You're among family now.
Surprised they haven't named a hurricane after her.
I love it when Cousin Catastrophia comes to visit. She always brings along such disaster.
Maybe that explains why the gong isn't working.
It's not working? Why didn't you tell me? I'll go have a look at it and get it fixed.
Poor Catastrophia. She has absolutely nothing going for her. She doesn't even seem to enjoy it.
The poor dear has such low self-esteem. We should do everything we can to make her feel needed.
Oh, is it dinner time already? You must let me help.
No, Catastrophia! Watch out for the...
Second time, maybe I should just eat in my room.
Maybe the gong's fuse is blown. Ow! That one works. Ow! That one works. Ow! That one really works. Oh, right. The gong. Since when did we get a herd of elephants?
I think that's Cousin Catastrophia.
Of course. Remember, Mother told us to make her feel needed.
fixing the bell cord. We could really use your help.
Oh, what can I do?
Pull the cord.
Huh?
$25,999 cards.
This is gonna be the best haunted house of cards we've ever built.
All I have to do is put in the last card. 26,000 cards! It's a masterpiece!
Oh, it's such a smoggy day. And here you are both cooped up inside. I'm just going to open this window.
Window?
There. That's much better. Oh.
I suppose you're all wondering why I've called this family meeting.
She's driving us nuts. You're my nerves.
Maybe you're not wondering why I called this family meeting.
I thought we usually meet in the elevator.
It's broken. And I'm sure you all know the reason why. Now the question remains, what are we going to do about it?
Gomez, I admit Cousin Catastrophia is difficult, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. We should all be encouraging.
Why don't we encourage her into a new condo in Asia?
Tish, I think we all enjoy the mayhem that follows her wherever she goes, but I'm afraid we're going to have to ask Cousin Catastrophia.
Ask me to what?
Cousin Catastrophia, we didn't hear you come in.
That's because she didn't break anything.
Look what I found. Just lying around. Someone could get hurt.
Cousin Catastrophia, we were going to ask you if...
Oh, yes. Before you say another word, there's something that I want to tell you all.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it can be fixed or replaced, or we don't need it anyway.
But that's just it. I want to pay you for everything that I've smashed or broken or incinerated or pulverized or perforated.
That's very magnanimous of you, but completely unnecessary.
Nevertheless, I have decided that I'm going to stay here until I can find a job so I can pay you all back for your kindness.
I don't think we can afford that.
Catastrophe. I'm glad to see you're approaching this job search with planning and forethought.
Absolutely. Listing all the jobs you'd never be right for?
You don't think I'd be right for any of these jobs?
Actually, I'm certain you'll be a smashing success in any one of them.
Yeah.
But isn't there something more personal? Something you've always wanted to do?
Well, there is one thing. But you'll laugh.
You want to be a stand-up comedian?
When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of becoming an opera singer.
Well, I was close.
That's a wonderful idea.
Can you sing?
Can I sing?
Well, that answers that question.
I beg your pardon?
Fester's in the egg garden?
Darling?
What? What?
I just need to find the master gong box serving the entire house.
Uncle Fester?
Not now, Pugsley. I'm still looking.
It's right there.
Where? Now look, Pugsley, I don't have time to play games right now, all right? Maybe later when I'm handling dangerous explosives. Eureka! I found it! Well, everything looks all right. Well, that seems to be working fine. The problem must be somewhere else. What do you think, Pugsley? Sorry.
Now remember, I've only been practicing for a couple of days, but dear Cousin Ed has taught me everything that he knows.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
Lurch, if you would. By George, he has taught her everything he knows.
That's a wonderful idea. We'll have a big premiere for Catastrophe and invite all her friends.
We'll need a theater. Capital idea, thing. Memento Brothers Opera Company and Dinner Theater.
Sounds very elegant.
Memento Brothers Opera Company and Dinner Theater.
Gomez Addams here. We'd like to rent your dinner theater and introduce a brilliant new opera star.
Rent? Like in money?
Money is no object. Name your price.
Money? What money? Who's got money?
Our theater is a shame.
What they say?
Sounds like they're hugging.
Why don't you come over right away so we can discuss the details?
We'll come right over.
Perfect. Catastrophia, you're going to be an opera star.
Congratulations.
Oh, Gomez, I can't thank you enough.
If you thank me anymore, I won't be able to breathe. Oh.
Antonio and Giuseppe Fumento from Fumento Brothers Opera Company and Dinner Theater.
Welcome to our home, signori.
Tish, that's Italian. They speak that in Italy, which is near France, where they speak... I'm pushing it, aren't I?
Just a little.
Gentlemen, please come in. Allow me to introduce your new diva, Miss Catastrophia.
I'll pay for this.
Excuse my directness, but in the opera world, we have a small custom. It's called a cash up front.
Of course.
Oh, it seems Fester's making some progress with the gong.
Either that or we've got cattle in the attic. Thank you, Lurch. Will this be enough?
I think we can get by on that. See you on Friday then. Ciao.
Wouldn't you like to hear her sing first?
Sing? Of course, sing.
Stop! I cannot tell just by the way you feel your lungs. You are truly a talented woman.
Now, if you excuse us, we have many bills. Much to do before your performance.
What nice man.
Indeed, and a good judge of talent, too.
Catastrophia, you can let it out now.
Wait! Battle stations, everyone! Let her go!
Is it safe? Please, won't you come here?
This is repulsive.
What kind of a sicko would eat a chicken?
Oh, I do hope they like her.
I'll keep my eyes crossed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fomento Brothers Opera Company and Dinner Theater is proud to present the world debut of a promising new focal talent, Miss Catastrophia.
We must apologize. I'm afraid Catastrophia caused a little more damage than we expected.
Only a little?
I hope this will cover your expenses.
Thank you. Look, Giuseppe, with this money, we can rebuild.
You rebuild. I'm going back to Italy to raise a ship.
Ooh, it looks like you get Catastrophia all to yourself.
Wait for me.
Oh.
Oh, Morticia, Gomez, everyone left because they hated my singing.
Nonsense! They just wanted to survive to hear you sing another day.
Excuse me, Miss Catastrophia. My name's Larry Brady, and, well, I'm a big opera fan. I have seen performances all over the world, but this was absolutely the worst singing I've ever heard.
She has been working very hard.
But what you lack in singing ability, you seem to make up for with a natural talent for destruction. Now, I'd like to offer you a 5-year contract.
Singing?
No! Oh, no. You see, I own Pleasant Pines Demolition Incorporated, and Miss Catastrophia's abilities would be a great asset to my company. I am prepared to be quite generous.
I don't know what to say.
How about I'll take the job?
I'll take the job. Thank you, Mr. Brady.
Allow me, Miss Catastrophia.
Oh, don't be silly. I can open a door for myself. I'll pay for that.
I've done it. I fixed the gong.
That's wonderful, old man. What was wrong with it?
Actually, it started to work again once Cousin Catastrophia left. But I decided to replace the gong belt and tighten the pull boards just to make sure. Now remember, you've got to pull gently at first, like this.
Yes, Lurch. Could you clean up this mess? And Tell Mrs. Addams that Fester won't be home for supper. Ready when you are, Tish.
Mother?
Yes, dear.
Pick a card, any card.
The ace of diamonds, dear.
You weren't supposed to tell me.
Can we do this later, Pugsley? I have to go pry that nasty spike out of your father's skull. Thank you, Lurch.
Lurch, want to see a card trick? And don't tell me what it is. Put it back and cut the deck. Show off. Hey, Uncle Fester, want to see my new card trick?
Not now, Pugsley. I'd recognize those teeth marks anywhere. That squirrel has gone too far this time. He's chewed the fuse off every single stick of dynamite I have. Now the only way to detonate him is by hitting him with a hammer. Like this. Sure, it's still fun, but I'm running out of hammers.
Now, do you want to see my card trick?
Oh, look, Tish. Here's a photo of old Lefty Addams.
He's only half the man he used to be.
And the times that
Look, Cousin Pretzel's wedding picture.
I still can't believe he tied the knot. Here's a photo of Uncle Pyro.
I just adore looking at these old family photos. They bring back such dismal memories. Darling, have you noticed we don't have any pictures of our own family in this album?
We don't? Well, there must be one here somewhere. No. 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 Ah, here we are. Where's Pugsley?
There he is. Remember, Cousin Ed took this picture just before Pugsley was born.
That Cousin Ed. He sure can take a photo.
Yeah. He's quite the artiste.
That's French.
Not here, Gomez. Let's go to the dark room and see what develops.
Pick a card, Wednesday. Pick a card.
I have a better idea. You pick a card. Now put the card back in the deck and stand by the wall.
But why do I have to go all the way over here?
Was this your card?
Uh-huh.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go help Uncle Fester find a squirrel.
I wish I had someone to play with. Hi! Are you here to play with me? Do you like that? You can have it. I've got plenty.
Where are you, boy? Look what I got for you. Yes, I do.
You had to go on a banana run.
Smitty's hypoglycemic. He gets cranky if he doesn't eat. Besides, he wouldn't have gotten out if you hadn't have opened the sunroof.
Oh, please. He can't have gotten far. We'd just have to check every house in the neighborhood. I'll check that side of the street first.
That way's good.
What are you cooking up, Mama?
It's my bonus spell from the Spell of the Month Club.
What's it do?
I don't know. It's a surprise.
I love surprises. Can I help?
Of course. Hand me some of that rhino horn.
Granny, Fester, look what I got.
Not now, Pugsley. Can't you see we're in the middle of an incantation?
Bat wings, rhino horn, and alligator sweat. All brewed together. Now, what do we get?
I wonder what it did.
Huxley?
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? Wow! Galactic Enforcer, issue number 1.
Splendid, It. We'll see you then. It will be here tomorrow to take our portrait.
Perfect! That'll give me plenty of time to get into shape. I'm gonna have to ask Lurch to take a look at that exercycle. I usually make it up into the balcony.
Gomez, Morticia, we've got something to tell you.
First, we've got news for you. Cousin It is coming tomorrow to take a family photo.
Tomorrow. You, didn't want Pugsley to be in that picture, did you?
Of course.
Uh-oh.
So, what about your news?
Do you remember the mystery spell I got in the mail?
Of course, I hope it was a curse. Those are my favorites.
No, it was a transformation.
How adorable.
My compliments, Mama. What was he before?
Pugsley.
Pugsley? Pugsley? Pugsley?
Ring-ding-doodlum, faldy-roldy roy, turn this monkey into a boy!
Any luck, Mama?
Well, I found a spell that turns monkeys into frogs. Will that help?
I'm afraid not.
I'll keep looking.
Pugsley sure has gotten a lot better about leaving hazardous materials around the house since he became a monkey.
And he's much less clumsy now that he's all thumbs. Why, you should have seen the way he climbed that weeping willow tree.
Gomez.
Not that we don't want him back the way he was.
In the meantime, we better stock up on bananas.
I'll pick some up. I have to go to the store to get some ammo anyway. Why, that pesky squirrel has gotten into my noose collection. He's gonna have to learn that he's messed around with the wrong nut.
Game is called Monkey See, Monkey Stew. I'm going to lower you into the pot and hide while you count to... boil for 30 minutes. 1,800. Ready, Pugsley? Climb up onto the rope. I said, climb up onto the rope. Lower yourself into the cauldron. So, you're going to be difficult, are you? That's all right. I enjoy a challenge.
We've checked every house on this block. Except this one.
The shoot starts tomorrow. We don't have the monkey. We don't have a movie. Well, what are you waiting for?
Me? It's your film.
It's your chimp?
Actually, he's a monkey. It's a common mistake, but...
I don't care if he's a talking peanut! Get me that animal! I knew I should have gone with the football-playing dog.
Hi. My monkey, Smitty, here. See, he's lost somewhere in the neighborhood, and I was wondering if anyone here might have, seen him.
I'll be back.
Hey! Don't mind him. He's just hungry.
Hey! Yeah!
Hello, children. And how was your day at school?
Tragic.
My goodness, what happened?
Pugsley won an award?
For good citizenship?
Teacher's pet.
You and I are going to have a man to monkey talk later.
Come, everyone. Cousin It's ready to take our picture.
I am smiling.
Tish, I love what you've done with the foyer.
I thought Pugsley might enjoy swinging around the house.
These vines don't look very safe. Someone could get hurt. Me first.
Oh, look out for that. Whoa. Are you all right, darling?
Me, Gomez. You, Tish.
It's no use. I've checked every spell in my book.
According to the Joy of Witchcraft, the longer a spell is in effect, the harder it is to reverse.
You mean Pugsley may be a monkey forever?
Well, we wouldn't want that, would we?
No, of course not.
Oh, but he'd still be a primate.
And we wouldn't have to climb for our own coconuts anymore.
Gomez, Fester. There must be something we can do.
Why not call the Master Warlock at the Spell of the Month Club? He is a professional. Maybe he can help reverse the spell.
We could try. But Master Warlocks don't just walk around making house calls.
Master Warlock to see Mr. Addams.
It is an honor to have you in our home. Oh, great Master Warlock.
Yes, thank you for coming over.
You said something about a donation?
Oh, right. The Warlock Appreciation Society.
Thank you very much. This will help many needy warlocks.
If they're warlocks, can't they just conjure up whatever it is that they need?
A warlock would never use black magic for personal gain. Well, nice to meet you all. Bye.
Oh, if you have another minute, there's just one little thing.
Master Warlock, this is our son, Pugsley.
Your son?
A fine boy, really. We have high hopes for him.
Your last spell transformed him into a monkey.
My spell? You mean it actually worked?
Of course you are a Master Warlock, after all.
Yeah, it's not like you just make them up.
Make them up. That's a good one.
And as much fun as he is like this, we need you to change him back.
Well, let me see. Some of this. Pinch of that. Yeah, some of whatever that is.
Are you sure this is going to work?
Hey, who's the Master Warlock around here?
Sorry.
Sugar and spice, bed knobs and broomsticks, abracadabra, alakazam.
What's wrong?
You mean you were watching the whole time? I can't work like this. You're supposed to keep your eyes closed. Amateurs. Okay, let's try it again. Some of this, bit of that. Everyone got their eyes closed? Good. It'll just be a minute now. Everybody keep their eyes closed. No peeking.
That's it. The studio can't wait any longer. They're doing an open monkey call this afternoon.
Wait! Look! Oh, Smitty!
I can't believe it. He's back.
Hey, buddy.
All right. Enough mushy stuff. Let's go make a movie.
Can we open our eyes now?
Pugsley! Oh, you're back.
Good to see you, son.
What happened?
You were a monkey.
But a great and powerful wizard brought you back.
I was a monkey? Cool.
Who was that Master Warlock?
He's gone.
And we never even had a chance to thank him.
Pugsley, come on. I want to take you to play on the giant jungle gym under the high-voltage wires by the power plant. Oh, you're back. Never mind.
Welcome back, son.
The composition is disturbing, the lighting is sinister, the whole image is simply chaotic.
Cousin Eat has truly captured the real us.
You know, I can't help noticing how much Pugsley resembles Great Uncle Link.
You're right. How long has he been missing?
Here, squirrely, squirrely, squirrel! Uncle Fester has a great big acorn for you!
Got him!
Gomez. I should have guessed. The old gravity switching gag. Is it that time of year already?
Happy Gotcha Week!
You're not going to beat me in our practical joke war this year, Fester.
I think you have that upside down.
Gotcha!
Uh-oh.
Gomez, did you fall out of bed again?
Now remember, keep your eye on the ball.
Darling, what if I missed the ball and hit you?
Well, it still counts as a stroke.
Hole in one.
Excellent form, Caramia. Now let's try it blindfolded.
Children, are you two off to school so early?
How do you expect to get detention if you're on time?
We've got rehearsal for the school play today. I get to be the witch.
Excellent.
I remember my first school play, the story of George Washington. I had a major supporting role, the cherry tree. Ice cold foot bath. Boy, I could sure go for one of those right now. This is gonna feel so good.
Fester?
Gomez? You're not still sore about my little practical joke, are you?
Just a little. Feels good.
Say, what are you doing with that sack of quick-drying cement?
You mean, what was I doing with that sack of quick cement?
Gomez? Gomez? No. Gomez!
There, that should stifle any new growth nicely.
Tea.
Thank you, Lurch. Oh, where's the honey?
Oh, allow me, querida.
This tea smells delicious, Lurch. What have you done different?
Swamp water.
Thank you, darling.
No trouble. I guess the killer bees aren't feeling very homicidal today.
What on earth is wrong?
You look like you just came back from the ice capades.
The teacher said we can't be in the school play.
Why ever not?
She says we have to do it the way it's written or not at all.
But the plot is dry, the characters are one-dimensional, and the dialogue is lifeless and depressing.
Happy endings. A festival of fairy tales. Oh, dear. They're performing stories written by the Brothers Grimm.
I don't understand how those hacks can keep getting work.
Fair maidens poisoning witches.
Trolls being attacked by goats?
Knights slaying dragons.
The Inhumane Society's going to hear about this. Boy, that Miss French sure can dash the hopes and dreams of her students.
Even if she does mean well, there's no excuse for this.
That quick-drying cement was a clever idea. Of course, I would have thrown me in the moat, too. I got to admit, you got me.
Thought I'd fall for the old joy buzzer of the hat trick, did you? Nice try. Morticia, have you seen the scissors?
Pugsley was running with them earlier. Gomez, I've been trying to find another play the school can perform, but they're all filled with horrible, intolerant depictions of witches and goblins.
Don't any of them recognize demons and monsters for their courage in the face of prejudice?
Not a one. Poor Wednesday. She was so depressed she couldn't be a witch. This is just the kind of painful and depressing blow to her ego that might lead her into acting professionally. What is it, Thing? How appalling! In this one, a young girl turns a perfectly good frog into a prince.
No wonder the school doesn't perform more suitable material. It just simply doesn't exist.
There's only one thing left to do. I shall write them a play myself.
Don't let me disturb you. I just came in for these.
Actually, I haven't started yet. I never realized writing was so torturous.
Really? May I watch?
Perhaps later. I don't want any distractions. I'm having trouble getting past my writer's block.
Oh, Lurch. Could you help Mrs. Addams with her writer's block?
Thank you, Lurch.
Morticia, do you notice anything different about me?
As a writer, my senses are trained to observe everything around me in the most minute detail. You've waxed your head.
No, besides that.
You sharpened your teeth?
No, besides that.
Well, perhaps you could give me a hint. You had your nails done?
Morticia, look at my clothes. They're too big.
Well, maybe you should ask Lurch if he's doing something different with the laundry.
Good idea. Oh, my goodness. I'm shrinking. I'm shrinking. I'm shrinking.
So, how's the children's play coming along?
I'm afraid it's not. I can't seem to find my muse. I need something dramatic and extraordinary that will inspire you. I guess I'll just have to face it. Our lives are just too ordinary.
Gomez, we have to call off this practical joke or something terrible has happened.
What's the matter, old man?
I'm shrinking.
Don't be ridiculous. You're just imagining things. Have a seat and relax.
Oh, no. It's getting worse.
By Jove, you're right.
I gotta get to the rack while there's still some of me left to stretch. I'm shrinking! I'm shrinking! I'm shrinking! More! I think it's working.
According to this, you're 67 inches.
Wait a minute. That's how tall I've always been.
But your coat appears to be 6 sizes too big.
My coat? Gomez! It's time to pull out the big guns!
I know. The curtain rises.
Oh, hey Morticia, how's the play coming along?
It's not. I can't seem to get started. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a writer.
Well, if you're having trouble with the beginning, why not start at the end? That way you'll already be finished.
It sounds perfectly illogical. I'll try it. Ready, thing? The end. And they all lived miserably ever after. Fester, you're a genius.
All in a day's work. And if Gomez asks, you didn't see me, right?
And the happy singing elf was never heard from again.
Hi, Gomez.
Hello, Fester. Thing said you were looking for me.
My new camera arrived. Can I take your picture?
Of course. Make certain that you get my bad side. Wait a minute. I see what's going on here. You plan on blinding me with a big flash, huh? Your snares are becoming so transparent. Click away, my novice competitor.
Say Limburger. Gotcha!
Have you seen Gomez? I just finished my play and I'd like him to read it.
I think he went out for Chinese.
Chinese? There you are, Gomez. I finished my play.
That's wonderful, Kitty. We should celebrate. Anyone for a luau?
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun.
Thank you, Tommy.
But.
Thanks.
But.
We'll let you know.
Miss French, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel the play. The school board has cut the budget for fine arts.
The children will be so disappointed.
Miss French, Mr. Principal, how nice to see you again.
There's something we'd like to talk to you about.
If it's about your children being in the play, don't bother.
No, I'm afraid it's been called off. Budget cuts.
Money? Is that all? Will this help?
Indeed it will.
What's the catch?
No catch. We just want to make sure that you'll proper play to perform.
Deal.
I wrote it myself.
Give them whatever they want. I'll just make sure this gets into safe.
Why, this is repulsive. Gruesome. Distasteful.
I told you she'd like it.
What's my detonator doing out in the middle of the floor? Gomez. You're gonna have to do a lot better than this. Ooh, look! An unlucky penny. Gomez!
Just my luck. All I caught was a big fat bottom feeder. Ooh, what do we have here?
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
Miss French.
Miss French, how nice of you to stop by. I was just working on my next play.
I'm afraid I have some bad news. There isn't going to be a first play. The parents think it's too violent.
Oh, I'm flattered.
They refuse to allow their children to participate. Wednesday and Pugsley are the only ones left, and they couldn't possibly perform all the roles. I'm afraid we're going to have to cancel the production.
Oh, there must be something we can do. After all, the show must go on.
But Mrs. Addams, where would we find anyone to act in your play on such short notice?
The whole family is willing to do what it takes to make this play a success.
We knew you'd be surprised.
That wasn't the word I was looking for.
What do I get to be? A handsome monster?
We need a tree.
Great. You play a tree once, and you're typecast for life.
Children, where are you going?
To rehearse the torture scene.
Torture scene? I didn't write a torture scene. There's so many people.
You can thank Fester for that. It was his idea to raise the cost of the ticket price from $2 to $200.
Mr. and Mrs. Addams, all those people paid that much money to see this play?
Of course not. We paid them.
Oh, Gomez, I'm so nervous.
Relax, Cara Mia. There isn't a friendly face in the crowd. What could possibly go wrong?
Presenting Hansel and Gretel, a play by Morticia Addams.
I know the pass around here somewhere.
Ah, there you are, Hansel and Gretel. You wicked little children. It's time for me to eat you.
Never you.
Kind and generous witch.
You blind and general witch. We're going to repay your charitable meals and comfortable lodging by burning you to cinder.
You think so, eh? Give me your best shot, you ungrateful little brats. Scream nice and loud for the audience.
it when you thank me in French.
De rien.
Well, darling, it looks like you brought down the house. So what are you going to write next, Tish?
I've decided to give up writing Gomez. After all, how could I ever top that production?
Oh, true. The principal called to say they've never received so many complaints.
Congratulations, Gomez. You got the last laugh. You're the new Gotcha Week champion.
How nice of you to concede so graciously, Fester. It'll make my gloating all the more enjoyable. But if you don't mind, I think I'll take that cigar. Ah, Fester, you still haven't learned from the master.
Gotcha!
Ready for the face-off?
Always, but let's finish the game first.
I got it!
I got it!
Addams has the puck! Addams is back in control! Although he's limping, he shoots! He scores!
My boy.
Looks like it's tie score, Fester.
Then that means it's time for sudden death.
You're on.
Go, Addams.
Lurch?
I win.
2 out of 3?
You're on.
Lurch? Ouch, babe. That's got to hurt.
Nail file.
Nail file.
Cuticle spreader.
Cuticle spreader.
Relax, old boy. It wasn't your fault.
That's right. It was an accident. It could have happened to anyone.
Is he going to be all right?
He's going to be fine as long as he stays off it for a few days.
Now, Thing, listen to Mama. Until you're better, we don't want you to lift a finger.
Hang in there, buddy.
And if you need a hand with anything...
Just ring.
Darling, is this big enough?
That should do very nicely.
Very nice, Gomez. You're quite the martial artist.
Thank you, my dear. Bad day at school, children?
Have you made the dishonor roll?
Even better. We've been expelled.
Marvelous! That means you've been thrown out of every public school in the city.
What was it this time? Electric eels in the pool?
A personal favorite of mine.
We just tried to show the other students how to make the teeter-totter more exciting.
Expelled, expelled, suspended, restraining order, expelled. Wednesday and Pugsley have already been expelled from most of the private schools, too.
Makes a parent proud, doesn't it?
What about my old witch's school? They change young children into irresponsible adults.
Maybe they can go to my old alma mater.
I'm afraid they've raised the admission requirements to the reform school. 3 strikes and you're in.
This one looks promising. Warbridge Military Academy. We take your child and give you back a warrior.
Warbridge Academy has a long and rich tradition. Our alumni have fought and died in every war in this century.
Is that right? Our ancestors started most of them. Take old Blood and Guts Addams. He really knew the art of warfare.
Yes, well, Warbridge is very particular about whom we admit to our hallowed halls. Our curriculum is very demanding, and the physical requirements are onerous.
Darling, I believe we found the right school for Wednesday and Pugsley.
Never mind them. I wonder if we can enroll.
Maintaining our fortress of education is not an inexpensive mission. Our tuition is quite costly.
General McFadden, money is no object. Will this do?
I would be proud to lead your son and daughter into education. Anytime, any place, anywhere.
And that is why you should never leave your participles dangling.
Not this game.
Alone. In the bush. Surrounded by enemy snipers. Ah! I thought I smelled fresh meat.
That's just Pugsley's lunch, sir. We're new students.
Where are your transfer orders, cadets?
We don't have any.
I'd better go to HQ and clear this up. Soldiers! Commence reading Chapter 5. I'll be back shortly. And remember, you're on the honor system.
That was a big mistake. Listen, little girl, if you're gonna go to school here, there's one thing you better learn. Whatever I say, goes.
You've made your point. Now it's my turn.
Young lady, we do not tolerate loaded weapons in this academy.
Very well, sir. I'll unload it.
Fire in the hole!
It was just a small arrow. Nothing to go to pieces over.
Special delivery.
Thank you, Lurch. It's from Warbridge Academy. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Addams, Wednesday and Pugsley are vicious and uncontrollable. They caused a teacher to crack up.
On the first day? And we were worried they'd have difficulty adjusting to a new school.
Oh, Gomez. Despite this glowing report, the General has returned our money and expelled the children.
I'm certain there's a perfectly good explanation.
Perhaps we should invite him over for a chat and clear everything up.
Capital idea. Lurch, will you do the honors? Thanks, old man. Thank you for coming over.
The reason I'm here is to make it perfectly clear your children will never be allowed to return to Warbridge Academy.
Well, isn't there anything we can do to change your mind?
It simply crushed them when you said they could no longer attend.
They violated school policy. The owners of Warbridge are very strict about that sort of thing. Where'd you get the XRG-71? That's a top-secret weapon.
And with good reason. Imagine what would happen if a high-energy laser weapon like this fell into the wrong hands. sorry.
Give me that weapon.
But I just...
That's the property of the government of the United States.
Oh, yes, but you see...
And I intend to see that it gets returned. Good day.
I tried to tell him I set it on self-destruct, but he wouldn't listen.
Gomez, there must be some way we can get Pugsley and Wednesday back into Warbridge.
Kadita, I'll simply resort to that age-old strategy that works every time. I'll buy the school. Owning a school is harder than I thought.
Math, English, history. Darling, there isn't one course of fighting or warfare.
And they call themselves a military school.
We'll have to start from scratch. Develop a whole new curriculum based on the building blocks of a solid education.
I could teach demolition. You know, the ABCs of TNT.
And I can teach Battlefield Eck.
And I can teach electricity. You know, show them what's what.
Fester, are you sure you can handle 2 subjects?
Ah.
Darling, look who's paid us a visit.
Addams, I need a word with you.
Just a minute, General. I'm preparing my lesson plan. That'll do very nicely for basic sabotage. Now, General, how can I help you?
25 years as a professional soldier, I have never questioned orders. These new classes you want me to teach, you must be insane.
Not yet, but hopefully someday.
It runs in the family.
I demand that you reinstate the teachers that you fired and resume the previous curriculum, or I will be forced to resign.
I didn't realize you felt so strongly. Well, in that case, sorry to see you go.
This is an outrage! I shall return!
Hey, give that back. Your daddy may own the school, but I own you. What's this?
Pandora's box.
Well, it's mine now.
I wouldn't open that if I were you.
What are you gonna do? Call your daddy?
Wait till you see what I have for show and tell.
Today we are going to learn about Napoleon, le petit général.
It's French.
In the middle of a battle, there isn't always time to prepare a meal. So, if you put the alligator in the pot while it's still alive, it will stir itself.
And finally, a bit of dynamite right here.
Professor Fester, are you gonna blow up that model?
Of course not. I'm just showing you where to place the charges. Why would I want to blow up a perfectly good model when I have an abandoned building next door all wired up and ready to go? Children, if I may draw your attention to the window.
That was neat, Uncle Fester.
You think that was fun? Wait till we start studying bridges.
Gross.
Excuse me.
I wonder where Lurch is.
I believe he's tending to Thing. Ever since the accident, he's been waiting on him hand in hand.
General, to what do we owe the pleasure of this visit?
Mr. Addams, I'm here on behalf of the parents of the Warbridge Academy.
You should have called first. I would have made bloodroot tea and crow cakes.
This isn't a social call. It's about the changes you've made in the curriculum. If you don't restore the previous curriculum under my command, all of these parents will withdraw their children from Warbridge.
Gomez, the General seems to have inspired a misguided loyalty and fierce fanaticism in the other parents.
If he could have this effect on the parents, imagine what our children are missing out on. General, is there anything we can do to get you to come back?
My terms are unconditional surrender of the administration of Warbridge. Back to me.
Done.
Okay, Addams. It's time to sell this here and now.
I'm glad we worked that out. Does anyone else have a problem?
Hooray for Wednesday!
Coming in! Man, hut! What is this, a classroom or a zoo? And sit down. You'll all be at your desks. Like Mr. Mason. Playtime is over, cadets. I have retaken control of the school. Unfortunately, Sergeant Butler didn't wish to return. So, I will be teaching this class.
We liked your father's classes. They were fun. You have to do something.
Now then, who can conjugate the verb to learn for me in Latin?
All right, I'll help. But you have to promise to do whatever I say.
We promise.
Ah! I see one of you is starting to come around. This is an outrage! What's going on? I demand that you release me at once!
Sorry, General. We are making the demands now.
What is it, dear?
It's a note. From the school. Something about an armed insurrection.
I knew placing our trust in the General was the right thing to do.
Apparently he's been kidnapped. The students are revolting.
Yes, well, with those haircuts.
No, they've taken over the school. And Wednesday's their leader.
Her first coup d'etat.
Tish, that's French.
And the children will be gone all night.
Thank you for your note. We're glad to hear things are going so smoothly.
Smoothly? Your daughters turned my crack soldiers into mutinous scoundrels.
Wednesday always was a people person.
Would you mind getting me down from here?
Young lady, you've kept us waiting for quite a long time. Nice touch.
Yes, you and Pugsley have certainly learned a lot.
What is it you wish of me?
Well, the General would like control of his school back.
And what does he have to offer in return?
Good question. General?
Well, if you agree to release the teachers you've held hostage, I can promise the students complete amnesty.
No stockade time? That hardly sounds fair.
That will get you half of the hostages. For the other half, we have a few demands of our own. Weekly seminars to be taught by Uncle Fester. Extended recess. No bugling before 8 a.m. and everyone gets extra credit for the successful staging of a military operation.
It's outrageous. I refuse to submit to those demands.
Well, I guess there's nothing else we can do.
Have fun, children.
No, wait, I agree. But please, let me help you get your children into public school where they're better able to deal with this sort of thing.
That is acceptable. My work here is done.
On guard!
Darling, do you think we did the right thing returning the children to a public school?
Barbed wired fences? Metal detectors? Overcrowded classrooms? How could we go wrong? Where'd it go?
I don't know. I see the patient is recovering nicely.
How long does he have to wear those casts?
Oh, it shouldn't take more than 6 weeks or so.
Nose itches.
Thing sure does come in handy sometimes.
So, Lurch, I guess we'll have to put off cleaning out the attic.
Here comes your bayonet.
Wow! A television satellite!
Well, somebody's going to be watching Static tonight.
Stroke!
95.
Stroke!
96.
Stroke!
97.
Stroke!
98.
Stroke!
99.
Stroke!
100.
Stroke! Stroke!
You're not going to believe this.
Mister, what's wrong?
It says here that I won $10,000 in a sweepstakes. Now, this is just the kind of good luck that I don't need.
Look on the dark side. Maybe it was for some other Mr. Addams.
I hope you're right.
Stroke! 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 Stroke!
That tire almost hit you.
Darn, I am lucky.
Stroke. Excellent, Kitita.
Thank you, darling.
I can't believe this. I was out playing in traffic, and I didn't get hit by a single car. What did I do to deserve such luck? Aha!
Good idea, Fester. Taking unnecessary chances is a surefire way to reverse your fortunes.
Let's hope it worked. Flip a coin. Heads.
Sorry, you win.
Darn. How am I ever going to shake this lucky streak?
Beats me.
Poor Fester.
Mother, an animal followed me home from school today. Can I keep it, please?
Dear Pugsley, such a gentle soul. Always taking in some stray scorpion or a rabid coyote.
So, can I keep it?
I suppose so. What is it this time?
Why, it's a horse, of course.
Ah, there's nothing like bare stems to cheer up a room.
Giddy up, giddy up!
Is it time for school already?
I believe so. We should really have a talk with Pugsley. He hasn't been late once since he started riding National Velour to school. Oh, dear. We're all out of Mama's mutant mulch.
And amazingly, here she is to help us make more.
Tell you what, you slice, I'll dice. One batch of mutant mulch coming right up.
Ah, the enticing aroma of spoiled vegetation. I can't resist.
Gomez.
Gomez.
Mama?
I know. One antidote coming up.
And put it in a big glass.
Any idea who National Velour's rightful owners are?
Not a clue. Darling, maybe we should take a break.
Aha! So you admit defeat.
Darn, I can't even get a good head injury these days.
I wonder who that could be.
Maybe it's a disgruntled neighbor. I'll get it. Won't you come in?
Hello. I'm Jack Schneed, and this is my wife, Audrey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Gomez Addams. This is my lovely wife, Morticia, and my fascinating brother, Fester.
Hi.
We're sorry to bother you, but we're looking for a racehorse, National Velour.
Yes, apparently it's been spotted in your neighborhood.
What a coincidence. Our son Pugsley found a striking thoroughbred with the same name.
Yeah. Anyway, you might want to leave us your number in case we see your horse.
Would you mind terribly if we took a look at this National Velour your son found?
Not at all. Right this way.
Jack? Are you not the least bit concerned about National Velour?
Of course I am, dear.
Pugsley keeps him down here in the playroom.
National Velour! Your son! Oh, I must say, your son has gone all out to accommodate our horse.
Well, we Addams always do our best to make our guests feel at home. Don't forget to drive recklessly.
Oh, dear. I hope Pugsley won't be too upset when he finds out we gave National Velour back to his rightful owners.
Don't worry, Kitty. Our boy's a trooper. He'll be just fine.
I've never seen our son so despondent.
There must be something in here that'll cheer Pugsley up.
Pugsley says he's never going to speak to you or Mother again.
Well, at least he's dealing with his anger in an unproductive manner.
I know. I'll put a happiness potion in his cereal. That'll keep him grinning from ear to ear.
Please, Mama. I can't stand to think of him looking like that.
Ah, here it is. Just the thing that makes Pugsley feel better.
I can't even get 7 years bad luck.
So you see, little pard, riding a mechanical horse is just as much fun as riding the real thing.
I don't know.
Sure it is. I'll prove it to you. Fester, let's show the boy what real horsepower is.
Gotcha.
Come on, old boy. Come on, Fester, give this baby some juice.
All right.
Nothing seems to cheer Pugsley up.
Here he comes. Now leave everything to me. I'll take his mind off of national velour.
Pugsley, how are you feeling?
Lonely.
Hey, Pugsley. How'd you like to play a little game of horseshoes?
Way to go, Dr. Feelgood.
You still miss national velour, don't you?
Here, Pugsley. You might as well take my lightning rod. I'm never gonna get hit by lightning with my luck anyway.
By George, why didn't we think of this before? Let's go down to the racetrack and watch national velour in action.
Really?
Sure. We'll have a day at the races.
Yay!
Oh, Gomez, this track is rife with human despair and misery. Ah, les misérables.
Tisha, it's French.
Well, national velour's finally up.
Do you think he'll win?
Oh, I hope so. If not, I'm afraid he's headed for greater pastures.
Bet you wouldn't be so upset if it was me going to greater pastures.
So you do understand.
And they're off!
I haven't seen a horse race this exciting since that fire at the glue factory.
Uncle Fester, this ticket says sure to lose.
Well, that can't be. I told him to put all my money on Sure Bet because he was sure to lose. They gave me the wrong ticket.
Well, I guess that's the end for national velour. Greater pastures it is.
I'm sorry your horse came in last.
Thanks, Wednesday.
Maybe next time he'll come in second to last.
There won't be a next time. The Sneeds say they're sending him to greater pastures, whatever that means.
Pugsley, greater pastures is just another way of saying the great beyond.
Huh? Wednesday, we can't let them do that. We have to stop them.
Why?
Because it'll be miserable if we don't.
Seriously.
Because it'll be no fun torturing me if I'm already beyond despair.
Then save national velour we must.
Now, don't move a muscle, darling. I'm almost finished painting you. There, all done.
I'll get it. Gomez Addams here. Ah, Mrs. Sneed. I see. Well, I can assure you our son does not have your horse. On second thought, let me get back to you.
Wednesday, what do you like best about horses? That they eat small boys when others aren't looking.
Wednesday, Pugsley, do you have anything you want to tell us?
No, Mother. I mean, Mother.
Now, son, we need to have a talk.
And I thought you were going to punish him.
Pugsley, come have a seat. Now, Pugsley, the life of a horse thief is not an easy one.
It isn't?
It's not as glamorous as it sounds.
Pugsley, what we're trying to say is you must return National Velour. I know it's hard, but he belongs to the Sneeds.
But...
Now, Pugsley, I don't want to hear any more arguments. National Velour is going back, and that's final.
Yes, Father. Wednesday, what are we going to do?
Lighting 3 sticks of dynamite off the same match. The unluckiest thing a demolitionist can do. That's it. I give up.
Uncle Fester, Lurch, I need you to help with something.
Sure. What do you want us to do?
Dress up like a horse and let the Sneeds take you away.
Oh, and I thought you wanted us to do something silly.
Then it's settled.
But...
As you wish.
Mr. and Mrs. Addams? Smedley. I'm from Greater Pastures.
Of course! I'll have my son bring National Velour around. Pugsley? Pugsley?
You better go upstairs and make sure nothing's wrong.
Mr. and Mrs. Addams?
Hey, watch it!
Pugsley?
Quick, let's get out of here.
Pugsley?
Quit pushing.
Pugsley?
That's strange. National Velour isn't here either.
I'm suffocating in here. Feels good.
Children, there you are.
Where's National Velour?
We put him in the horse trailer. Pugsley hates long goodbyes, so it'd be best if you leave now. And don't look back.
Oh, okay. Bye. Yep, here he is, safe and sound.
Thy name is Morticia.
Duplicity. Thy name is Gomez.
I'm must tame you, my shrew.
Darling, you haven't called me that in weeks.
So, want to go to the dungeon and slip into some shackles?
Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Not so fast. The dungeon is closed for the evening. Come back tomorrow. Our hours are noon to 12.
Wednesday, what's going on?
Nothing. Now hold still, National Velour.
Pugsley?
Nice try, children.
I can explain. It's all Pugsley's fault.
Look, admirable as it is to completely disregard our orders, the Sneeds missed their horse.
But the only reason why they want National Velour back is so they can, well, you know.
But the Sneeds would never harm National Velour.
But they said they were going to send him to greater pastures.
Pugsley, son, Greater Pastures is a retirement farm for racehorses.
It is?
Of course.
Told you.
You know, I'll bet the Sneeds could use someone to take National Velour on walks and maybe feed them from time to time.
As a matter of fact, I remember Mrs. Sneed saying she was looking for just such a person.
I'll do it.
Then it's all settled. We'll have Fester and Lurch take National Velour to Greater Pastures first thing in the morning. By the way, where are Fester and Lurch anyway?
Lurch, isn't National Velour a girl's name? Uh-oh. Down, boys, down.
Here's to Fester and Lurch for their daring escape from Greater Pastures.
How lovely everything worked out for the best.
And why not? With all my good luck.
Fester, what is that stuck to your shoe?
It's a four-leaf clover. No wonder I've been so lucky. There. That ought to curse me again.
Mother, Father, an animal followed me home from school. Can I keep it? Please?
What is it this time? A hyena? Or a Tasmanian devil?
A giant radioactive lizard monster?
How'd you guess?
My luck has changed. For the worse.
The key to whacking Addams is in the strategy. The only way to outwit your opponent is to anticipate his every move and react with razor-sharp precision and lightning speed. Ready?
Ready.
All right, little lady, step right up and take a whack at Addams. On your mark, get set, go!
Over here! Miss me! Try over there! Hey, is that the best you got? Come on, go for it! Hey, it's my turn! No, it's my turn! It's my turn! Mine.
Fester.
Sorry.
If razor-sharp delivery and lightning speed don't work, gee.
Thank you, darling.
Sorry to bother you. My name's Elsa. I'm the Petersons' new housekeeper.
I'm
Mr. Lulu. Anyway, I was wondering if I could use your phone. We just moved in and ours isn't working yet. Is that a yes or a no? So, Mr. Lulu, the phone? Maybe I better come back later.
This beats everything.
What is it, Mama?
The Department of Witchcraft says my license has expired, and if I want it renewed, I have to take a test.
I'm sure you'll pass with flying colors.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure, Gomez.
No?
No, it's not like it was in the old days.
Oh?
No, back then, they used to either dunk you in a lake or burn you at the stake.
And today?
Today, you have to study. And if I were you, I'd hit the books right now.
I'm sure I have my old crypt notes somewhere. Somewhere. Boil, toil, and trouble.
Lurch, I thought perhaps some sludge might help the dust stick. Lurch, oh, those hearts I see.
Look at all the furniture. There's hearts etched in the dust.
Lurch, I do believe you have a lady love.
Sounds like someone's pulling on those heartstrings.
Who's the unlucky girl?
Elsa.
Have you asked her out yet?
Too shy.
Don't be ridiculous, Lurch. What you need is a few pointers from someone who really understands women.
In the meantime, maybe Fester can help.
You know what they say? Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. And what woman can resist the stench of Oda River rat? Now, repeat after me. Hey, baby! How'd you like to catch an autopsy with me at the morgue?
Hey, baby. I'm in the morgue.
No. Let's try something simpler. I know. My shackles or yours?
Mine.
Oh, Lurch, you gotta pay attention. I'm not gonna be there with you when you ask her out. Hiding behind the door, telling you what to say word for word.
Why not?
Because that would be underhanded, deceitful, and likely to backfire in our faces in a very predictable fashion. Let's do it! She's here! She's here! She's here! Come on, Lurch, come on now, don't chicken out now. You got everything under control. It's just as we planned, okay? You can do it, big guy. I'll be hiding right over here if you need me. Open the door. Go ahead.
Hi, Lurch. I got a message that you wanted to see me about something.
For you.
Lurch!
Tell her nuts about her.
I'm nuts.
Apparently.
Ask her out. Ask her out.
Will you?
Will you go out with me on Saturday night?
You're asking me out? Gee. My mother said no one would ever ask me out.
No, not me.
Yes, I would love to go out with you. What's your name again?
Excuse me. Oh, Lurch.
I can't believe it. I ate a steak TV dinners again?
Poor Mama. She just hasn't had time to cook. Besides, she needs the kitchen to study for her witch's license.
Well, at least we're eating on a moving elevator, so it makes us nauseous. Lurch, more cold claw, please. Ow!
Sorry. Not.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not my fault that Elsa threw herself at me. Please don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Fester, Lurch, why don't you explain the misunderstanding to Elsa?
Lurch is right. Even if she was out with him, she'd only be wishing she was out with me.
If only Elsa could see the horrendous mistake she's making by choosing Fester over Lurch. How stupid, how irrational, how... Well, you get the idea.
That's it! I'll take Elsa on a date to a fancy French restaurant. I'll behave so badly that she'll go running into Lurch's arms.
Now, what's the last ingredient you need to turn Thing into a hedgehog? Relax, Thing. It's only temporary. Maybe.
Oh, come on. Give me a hint.
Grandmama, I can't help you. You have to learn to do this on your own or you won't pass your witch's test.
Right. Now, let's see if this does it. I think I've got it right this time. Hedgehog my foot. Oh, sorry, Thing. It'll wear off in a couple of hours.
Now remember, Lurch, just because this is your only chance to woo the woman of your dreams is no reason to be nervous.
Gomez and I will be there to keep you company while Fester is busy repulsing Elsa.
Mama, are you sure you won't come with us?
You know what they say, the more the scarier.
Oh, I would. But my witch's test starts tonight.
Good luck. I'm sure it'll be a gut-wrenching experience.
Thanks, Morticia. Better go now.
Gomez!
Fester, that suit is ghastly.
I know. And look what I brought for Elsa. A corsage. What woman wouldn't hate this?
I love it! Nobody's ever given me a corsage before, or anything else for that matter. And that suit you're wearing, it's so bold.
Would anyone care for an appetizer? Or perhaps directions to the exit?
Actually, I was thinking of having the escargot.
Tish, that's French.
Or perhaps the bouillabaisse.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Elvira. This is Tabitha. We're with the Department of Witchcraft. Eudora Addams?
I'll go get her.
I don't think so.
May I get you both some witch's brew?
We don't drink on duty, ma'am.
Too bad.
Shall we begin?
Filet mignon, steak tartare, escalope de veau.
Morticia, please, don't stop now.
Darling, I read all the entrees.
Entrees, that's French too.
So, Elsa, what does he look for in a man?
Well, someone who's charming.
I'm bored.
And intelligent. And most of all, someone who's got a great sense of humor, like you.
Sideswiped a reindeer. She's gonna have to nail her parallel parking.
Gee whiz, that tombstone was of hard to see with all that cloud cover.
Mitigating circumstances are no excuse, ma'am. You failed your parking test.
Fester, hold my hand.
Elsa, please. Don't touch the merchandise.
Sorry.
Look, Elsa, you're nice and everything.
So you do like me. I knew it.
Darn, why do I have to be so debonair?
Poulet au flambé.
You had a flambe? Now that's a flambe! Can I keep these handcuffs?
Faster! I'll wait for you.
In 30 words or less, summon Mad Addams, the Earl of Vice.
Oh, gremlin! Oh, vixen! Oh, spirits! Not nice. I command you, deliver the Mad Earl of Vice! I'm sorry. Did you say Earl of Vice or mice?
Poor Lurch. I believe his heart is broken.
We could always dig him up a new one.
I tried my best. If only Elsa weren't so crazy about me.
If only Lurch weren't so crazy about Elsa.
I know what we need. If only there was a potion that would make Elsa repulsive to Lurch. Mama, have you got one of those?
Are you kidding? Do you know how hard it is to make a hate potion? It involves over 60 ingredients. Why, it's just the thing I need to pass my witch test.
She loves me not. She loves me.
Well, at least he's breaking the fine china.
Poor Lurch. I do hope Mama's potion will cure his desire for Elsa.
Speaking of desires.
She loves me not.
Got him.
Ta-da! Here it is. Hate Potion 99. Wait till the Department of Witchcraft sees this.
When I drench Elsa in this stuff, Lurch won't want to touch a 10-foot pole. Excuse me. Elsa? Fester Addams. I was wondering if you'd like to come over for a spritzer. I'll get it, Lurch.
Gee, Fester, I'm so glad you called.
Me too.
What are you doing?
Wait right here. What do you think of Elsa now?
Beautiful.
What? Lurch, you're right. Will you marry me?
Fester! Oh, this is so sudden.
She's mine.
Mine.
Fester? Oh, Lurch?
Instead of alarming, I made her charming.
Mister, Lurch, you shouldn't be fighting over this woman. Darling, where have you been all my life?
Oh, no, you don't.
Stop! Stop it!
Please stay.
Oh, Sheriff.
Be my love.
What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. As a witch, I'm a failure.
Ma'am, we regret to inform you that based on your score, we cannot renew your license. Unless, of course, you can concoct a potion worthy of 100 points. Well?
Look, I tried the best I could, and I
have it right here. Sorry I'm late. This is my grandmother's most secret potion. With this, she can awaken spirits from the beginning of time. Right?
Right. From the beginning of time. Please. I think this test is over.
Didn't you say you were supposed to throw it over your shoulder?
Of course.
You passed the test! Send the spirits home now! Now, please!
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's the point in having Pandora's box unless you open it once in a while?
For your license, smile.
Lurch, we're so sorry things didn't work out with Elsa.
Better luck next time, old boy.
Thanks for trying.
Hey, anyone who'd let a catch like you get away isn't worth it. Besides, dating's for the vultures. We're never gonna let another woman come between us. Right, Lurch? Hand.
Hi. I'm Betsy. I am the neighbor's new nanny. You haven't seen a little boy and a girl around 5 or whatever, have you? I seem to have misplaced them.
Wow. She's cute and irresponsible.
Ah, there's nothing like love to enrage the savage beasts.